ChatGPT is the most powerful tool in the history of the world, but it's only as good as the prompts that you put into it. And in this video, I'm gonna walk you through another example of one of my favorite phrases to put into prompts, the ethical consideration prompt. This is gonna help you think of things that you might not have actually thought of on the first hand. And if you like this video, you must know that I'm on a mission to help 1 million people thrive with AI, not software engineers, regular people just like you. If that's you, if you want to thrive with AI, this is the time to hit subscribe. Thank you very much. Let's get into the video. Okay, so we're going to start by asking it, what are the ethical considerations of the Atkins diet? And you might say, Mark, you're not on an Atkins diet. Why do you care? The reason is this, because you're thinking about how do I develop messaging for different platforms, programs, papers. If you're writing a book, if you're going to be speaking on stage, this makes for a really important part of whatever topic you're talking about. I'm not on the Atkins. Honestly, I don't even know what the Atkins diet is. All I know is that I had a science teacher in high school named Mr. Atkinson. That's about as much as I know about the Atkins diet. But because of ChatGPT, I can at the very least understand some of the ethical considerations, environmental impact, animal welfare, health implications. I think super interesting. And again, this is not the final step in the process, but this gets me one step closer. It helps me see my blind spots. Let's look at another one here. What are the ethical considerations of using AI in my sales process? We live in a world that is very concerned with ethics, because ethics are important. They impact people. So I think that this is something that's really important. Data privacy and security, bias and fairness, transparency and accountability, customer autonomy, impact on employment. This is one that if you are not new to if this is your first time watching one of my videos, this is why I do it, people. This is why I do it, because we are on target for hundreds of millions of people to have their jobs displaced. You need to understand the AI now so you can keep up. It's unbelievably important. So anyway, this is really interesting. Also, in my marketing agency, we've been looking at using AI as a sales tool, but there are compliance issues. If you just start letting your AI make phone calls without people opting in, you can get a knock on the door from the FTC. You don't want that. I don't want that. This is why we ask for ethical considerations. Let's look at another potential example here. What are the ethical considerations of voting for Democrats or Republicans? Yeah, we're in election cycle here, so we really need to, I think this is worth asking. It's gonna be funny too to see how big tech is gonna look at this. So voting for Democrats or Republicans involves several ethical considerations that can influence a voter's decision. So Democratic Party, social equality, policies on social justice. Democrats often advocate for policies aimed at reducing inequality, and supporting marginalized communities, okay? Environmental concerns, climate change policies, healthcare access, universal healthcare, economic policies, wealth redistribution. Not a big fan of socialism myself, but I understand that we need to make sure that we don't leave people behind. A rising tide raises all ships, right? But Democrats often support policies that involve higher taxes on the wealthy to fund social programs. Interesting. Republican Party, individual liberty, personal responsibility, economic freedom, free market, national security, strong defense policies, traditional values, conservative social policies. I think that's pretty general ethical considerations, informed decision-making, research and understanding. Ethically, voters have responsibility. So anyway, you can start to see how using this ethical consideration will help you see blind spots. You're thinking about rolling out a new marketing plan, a new funnel, going out to a new job, a new diet, new workout, new girlfriend, new boyfriend. You want to get a pet. What kind of pet should you get? Asking for ethical considerations can help you see blind spots that you might not think of on the outset. So anyway, I just want to share this with you real quick. This is a real quick video. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking the comment. Type a comment below. What do you think about using AI to find ethical considerations? I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for subscribing to the channel, liking, leaving a comment. I'll catch you in the next one, all right? Peace.